Alright, when you have architecture open, I'm going to go into the top left corner where there's a big red A. I'm going to click. I'm going to get some options. I'm going to click on New. And I'll get a pop-up, and it has a whole bunch of folders. Down towards the bottom, it has a bunch of templates. Alright, they're the ones with the red icon. I want to go down, and I want to pick the one that says AEC Model Imperial STB. So I want to do Imperial so that's in feet and inches and not meters or millimeters. Yeah. So AEC Model Imperial Sam Tobias Bradley. No. I just said random names. Alright, when it opens up, if you've had CAD, it's going to look slightly familiar. Alright, this blank grid is model space. That's kind of where we'll do the drawing. Up at the top, there are different tabs. So if I click on the Home tab, because I wasn't there already for some reason, you can see kind of the different command bars, toolbars. Build is where we're going to start. There's some really basic buttons that say like wall, door, window. Is it frozen? Oh, sorry. I'm recording my screen and trying to shoot this up on at the same time. Alright, so up here at the top, there's the different tabs. We're going to start in the Home tab. There are, all these buttons are shortcuts for commands you would type in. These different pop-ups, I can close them for now because I'm not going to need them right away. Alright. I'm going to have you double check and make sure you open the right one, and that's in feet and inches. So if I click on the button that says wall, I'll get a little properties pop up down at the bottom. And then if I click to start a wall and I move my cursor out, the numbers should be formatted. I know it's kind of hard on my projector to see it. But it will say, like, mine says 36, 1, comma, dash, 3, space, 3/8, 2 commas, or not commas, apostrophes, sorry. Because again, 1 is feet, 2 apostrophes is inches. So just to get a little practice here, I'm going to do a 40-foot long wall. So wherever my cursor is, if it's on some goofy angle, and I type in a distance, it's going to make that distance at that goofy angle. So I want to line up so it's horizontal. I'm going to type 40, and you have to type the single apostrophe. If you don't, you're going to draw a 40-inch long line instead of 40 feet. And then I'm going to go up 40 feet. So I'm just making a 40 foot by 40 foot giant room. Alright, once I want to stop drawing walls, I can either hit escape or I can hit enter. Then if I use my scroll wheel, I can zoom in and you can see my walls already have thickness to them. Alright, if I double click on a wall and I look down at the properties toolbar, I can even see, if I scroll down that properties toolbar, it says that my width is 6 inches, so my walls are already 6 inches thick. My height's 10 feet, and it even tells me the length of the line that I made is 40 feet. As you scroll down, it'll give you more information, kind of the location, more stuff that we won't get to quite yet. So if this was my exterior walls to my house, then I could come in and start adding interior walls. If I wanted to create a wall attached to something that's already there, so if I click on the wall button, if I touch the corner, if I don't click on it, and I move my cursor over, I can tell it I want it to jump 10 feet over, and it'll jump 10 feet. And I can do, 15 foot. And connect over, and it will automatically clean and trim kind of where your walls intersect. Alright, so where I would start, this was just a practice. You don't need it. If you select all of it and press the delete button, it will go away. I would start with your exterior walls, kind of like we did when we were working on the vellum. And we're just going to use standard walls, so we don't need to change anything. You will either have to count your blocks on the graph paper or use the scale to measure. Again, you can type in all the way down to fractions of an inch as far as size. So I would do your exterior walls, then you can come back inside and do your interior walls. We'll kind of go in the same order that we did on the paper. And what you will end up, let me open one of my example ones. What I like to do is, if you get tape and just tape it on the wall, that makes it a little bit easier. Yeah.